All right, so the book I'm book talking is The One Memory of Flora Banks by Emily Barr, and I think that this is kind of romantic fiction for a young adult. This book was really, really easy for me to read. It only took me 2 days because the first page really like grabbed your attention and it wanted you to keep reading, and I did not want to put it down. I would recommend this book to people who like suspense and romance. Also, there's a lot of twists in the books and unanswered questions, so if you don't like mind the suspense of reading, this would be a good book. All right. So Flora is a 17-year-old girl teenager and she has amnesia. So she writes on sticky notes all around the house to try and regain her memory. Her brother becomes very ill in this, so her parents have to fly out and go see him. So she goes to a party and she meets this guy there, and she kisses him, and the next day she remembers. So I think that the in the book she's really gullible because um, she only talked to him for a few days, and then she decided to buy plane tickets and go and see him. And in the book it says he says, "You can't come over here, can you?" And Flora responds that actually I can. But more towards the end of the book, I think she's less gullible because something that happens. All right, the conflict. So Flora is fighting against herself to try and regain her memory. So when she kisses him, it wants her to do anything to go see him because he made her remember. So she doesn't really care like if he doesn't want her. So in the book, she says, "I have to go to Drake because he made me remember." All right. So I think that the theme is sometimes it's better not knowing the truth if the lie is protecting you from getting hurt. Because in the book, Flora asks her mom, "When you get back, can we go to Flam Bars?" My mom leans back as if I'd said something shocking. She closes her eyes. Dad reaches over and puts his hand on top of hers. This shows that the mother and father are hiding something from her, and that's kind of the whole theme as the story goes on until the end. I am sitting on the floor of my bedroom reading a book. The book is black with hard covers, and on the front is a white sticker which says, "Flora's story. Read this if you feel confused." It is not in my handwriting, and I am almost certain it is in Mom's. "You are Flora Banks," it says. "You are 17 years old, and you live in Cornwall. When you were 10, doctors discovered a tumor growing in your brain, and when you were 11, they removed it. Part of your memory went with it. You can still remember how to do things, like how to make a cup of tea, how to work the shower, and you can still remember your life before the illness. But since it happened, you have not been able to make new memories. You have anterograde amnesia. You're good at keeping things in your head for a couple of hours, sometimes less, and then you forget them. When you forget them, you feel confused. This is okay. It is normal for you. When you feel confused, you have to look at your hand, your notes, your phone, and this book. These things help remind you of where you are and what is happening. You have become very, very good at writing things down. Your name on your hand makes you feel grounded, and you always follow your clues and remind yourself of what is going on. You remember us and you remember your best friend, Paige, and other people you used to know until you were 10. Other people you forget, but that's okay because people around here know you and they understand. You'll never live anywhere but Penance because this is the only place in which you are safe. This town is mapped in your mind and it is your home. You will always live with us and we will always take care of you and you will be fine. You are brilliant and strong. You are not weird. You are very good at reading and writing and you are better at noticing things than lots of medical unremarkable people are. We will always make sure that you have everything you need. You take medication twice a day and you always will. We love you very much, Mom and Dad."
Nice.
How long is that?
357.
Oh,
Nice job, Kat.
So this is,
Yeah.
how long was it?
Let's see. Here's